Are you struggling with choosing the right credit card for you? It's a dilemma that many of us face. With so many options available, picking the perfect card can seem like a daunting task. But fear not, we're here to make the process a little less overwhelming. In this video, we're going to share 10 tips that'll guide you on your journey to find the credit card that suits your needs best. So, ready to dive into our top 10 tips for choosing the right credit card? Let's get started. Tip number 1, understand your spending habits. Now, this might seem obvious, but it's surprising how many of us overlook this crucial step. It's like trying to find your way in a new city without a map. You'll likely end up lost, or worse, in debt. So here's the deal. Different credit cards are tailored for different types of spending. For example, if you're a frequent traveler, a card offering travel rewards might be your best bet. On the other hand, if you're a big grocery shopper, a card with cash back on groceries could save you a significant amount every month. So take a moment to analyze your spending habits. Look at your expenses. Where does most of your money go? Once you have a clear picture, you can start comparing cards that align with your spending style. Remember, the goal here is to make your credit card work for you, not the other way around. So, understanding your spending habits is the first step towards choosing the right credit card. Tip number 2, always check the interest rates. Now, what exactly are interest rates? Essentially, it's the cost of borrowing money. When you use a credit card, you're borrowing money from the card issuer, and the interest rate is what you pay for that convenience. Interest rates can greatly affect the overall cost of your credit card. They can be either fixed, meaning they remain the same, or variable, meaning they can change based on the prime rate. A fixed rate can provide stability, but a variable rate could potentially be lower. It's important to understand how these rates work because they can have a significant impact on your balance. If you carry a balance from month to month, a card with a lower interest rate will cost you less. Conversely, if you pay off your balance each month, the interest rate won't affect you as much. Remember, a lower interest rate can save you money in the long run. Tip number 3, consider the fees. Fees are a critical aspect to consider when choosing a credit card. They can significantly impact the overall cost of using the card and can sometimes outweigh the benefits. Let's start with annual fees. Some credit cards charge an annual fee for the privilege of using the card. This fee can range from a modest $25 to over $500 for some premium cards. Next, let's talk about late payment fees. If you miss a payment deadline, you could be hit with a hefty fee, so it's essential to stay on top of your payment schedule. Then, there's the foreign transaction fee. If you travel internationally or make purchases in a foreign currency, some cards will charge you a percentage of the transaction amount. So, when choosing a credit card, it's essential to weigh these costs against the card's benefits. Always read the fine print to avoid any unexpected fees. Tip number 4, evaluate the rewards. This is where the fun begins. Credit cards can come with a variety of rewards. Some offer cash back on your purchases, which is essentially a small refund on the things you buy. Others offer points that you can redeem for products, gift cards, or even experiences. And then there are the travel rewards cards, which can give you airline miles or hotel points. But here's the catch. Not all rewards are created equal. They should align with your lifestyle and spending habits. For instance, if you frequently travel, a card offering travel rewards might be most beneficial. Alternatively, if you're a homebody who loves online shopping, a card that offers cash back on online purchases could be your best bet. The key is to find a card that rewards you where you spend the most. Remember, choose a card with rewards that align with your spending habits to get the most out of your credit card. Tip number 5, check the credit limit. The credit limit is the maximum amount your credit card issuer allows you to borrow. It's an important aspect to consider because it can impact your purchasing power and your credit score. A higher credit limit can provide you with more flexibility in your spending. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. A high limit can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can help you in case of emergencies or big-ticket purchases. On the other hand, it can tempt you to spend more than you can afford, leading to debt. Additionally, if you use a large portion of your credit limit, it can negatively affect your credit utilization ratio, a key factor in your credit score. So it's crucial to balance your needs and financial discipline. Choose a credit limit that suits your financial situation. Tip number 6, consider the grace period. A grace period is a window of time, often between 20 to 30 days, during which you can pay off your credit card balance without incurring any interest. It starts from the day your billing cycle ends to the date your payment is due. Why is it important? Well, the longer the grace period, the more flexibility you have. This means you get more time to gather the funds to pay off your balance, which can be a lifesaver in case of unexpected expenses. Additionally, a longer grace period can potentially save you a lot of money on interest. If you're someone who pays off their balance in full each month, this is a great way to avoid unnecessary costs. It's crucial to understand that not all credit cards offer a grace period, so make sure to check the terms and conditions of the card before applying. A longer grace period can give you more time to pay off your balance without accruing interest. Tip number 7. Check the customer service. It's often overlooked, but the caliber of customer service provided by a credit card company can be a game changer. Imagine being stuck in a sticky financial situation and not being able to get timely help. That's a scenario we'd all like to avoid. So how do you evaluate a company's customer service? Start by reading reviews. Look for feedback from other customers about their experiences with the company's customer service. Are they generally positive, or are there recurring issues that raise red flags? Another way to check is by testing their response times. Send them a query and see how long it takes for them to respond. Speedy and efficient responses are a good sign of a company that values its customers. Lastly, consider the accessibility of their customer service. Is it available around the clock? Can you reach them through various channels like email, phone, or live chat? Remember, good customer service can make all the difference when dealing with credit card issues. Tip number 8. Consider the card's acceptance. Now you might be wondering, why does it matter if a card is widely accepted or not? Well, let me tell you, it's all about convenience and flexibility. Imagine you're at your favorite restaurant or shopping at an online store. You're ready to pay, but they don't accept your card. That's not a situation you want to be in, right? Some credit cards, especially those from smaller banks or credit unions, might not be accepted everywhere. On the contrary, cards from major card networks like Visa and MasterCard are usually accepted worldwide, making them a more versatile choice. So don't just get swayed by attractive rewards or low interest rates. Take a moment to think about where you can use your card. It's always better to have a card that's accepted at most places. Remember, a widely accepted card can provide more flexibility and convenience. Tip number 9. Check the security features. In the modern digital age, security is paramount. It's crucial that your credit card has robust security features to protect your personal and financial information. One common security feature is fraud protection. This feature alerts you to any suspicious activity on your card. It's like having a vigilant virtual guardian, tirelessly watching over your account. Then there's chip technology, a small but mighty feature embedded in your card. This tiny powerhouse generates a unique transaction code every time you use it, making it harder for your information to be stolen or replicated. Other cards may offer additional security elements such as virtual card numbers for online shopping, or even biometric features like fingerprint recognition. Remember, the goal is to prevent unauthorized access to your account and protect you from potential financial loss. So don't underestimate the importance of these security features. They're not just fancy add-ons, they're essential protective measures. Strong security features can help protect you from credit card fraud. And finally, tip number 10. Consider the card's impact on your credit score. It's essential to remember that different credit cards can affect your credit score in varying ways. For instance, a card with a high limit might seem attractive, but if not managed responsibly, it could lead to high credit utilization, negatively impacting your credit score. On the other hand, a card with a lower limit that's used wisely can help improve your credit score. It's all about how you manage your spending and repayments. Remember, timely payments and low credit utilization are key factors in maintaining a healthy credit score. Moreover, keep in mind that every credit card application results in a hard inquiry on your credit report, which can temporarily lower your score. So, choose wisely. Your credit card isn't just a financial tool for purchases, it's also a valuable asset for building your credit history. Choose a card that can help you build a strong credit history. And there you have it, our top 10 tips for choosing the right credit card. From understanding your spending habits to considering the card's impact on your credit score, each tip is a crucial step in the decision-making process. It's all about taking your time, doing your research, and carefully weighing the pros and cons. After all, it's not just about getting a credit card, it's about getting the right one for you. Remember, the right credit card for you is out there. Happy hunting!